David, the main problem appears to be it's on the left-hand side. If we get this corrected, everything else is in good shape. As the material comes out of the mold, you get a nice, we'll call it 90-degree angle. See how it's angling out as it comes out of the mold? What happens is when it goes into the calibration mold, she kind of folds over and doesn't fill out. It actually creates a ridge at the top. So instead of the material being flattened out to make the 90, it's allowing this ridge to grow, which is inverting a 90 into a straight line or a less than a 90. When it comes out of here, you can see it's missing the 90 shape. And here you can see there's a ridge there. This should actually fold over into this area right here and come over. And that's what we're really missing, because this is where it's going to lock in. We got this bump right here. It doesn't fill out the material all the way to that side. It's kind of what we are looking at. On this, what we'll do is we're going to let this run for a while. We're going to take this and see what's going on underneath here, because this ridge doesn't make sense. If it's flat all the way across, see how it's all flat all the way across? Everything's flat. The whole system's flat. Then we get to this ridge, it bounces up. And that's the big problem. The material's rising up as it goes in instead of filling out the 90 on the other side. So we're going to let it run for a bit, try and fill it out, and then we'll open this up and see what's going on. But you can see how it's rolling right there, the material, which is creating the bulge in the unit. Hi, David. I'm going to show you some pictures. If you look, this is just purge coming out. You see how it's kept its shape on the side? So you got the nodule, you got a 90-degree angle here. It's keeping a nice shape. And it's the same over on the other side. It's keeping a really good shape when it comes out of the mold. And then we go on to the calibration table, and that's where it begins to get a little bit deformed. And here's it when it comes out of the machine after it's been processed through. If you notice, there's a collapse here on the angle. Same thing on this. We're just showing you different pieces, but it's not as open as much, and it's losing a lot of its angle on this side. You have a nice 90-degree angle. When you come across, you have the same thing. So it rolls out on that side. We want a nice, more of a direct angle on that. And so when you compare the actual piece once it comes to the calibration table to the final piece, you have a problem in this corner with it pressing up and in there, and then you have a bit of a problem on this side. This is what we got to straighten out. We got to straighten that out, and we got to straighten this out a little more. It should be more of a 90-degree, kind of a slight angle on it. I'm not going to show off the video. I'm going to walk you right over so you can see how she came out of the die and how it's just kind of losing its shape as it goes through the calibration table. That's nice. And same thing on that side. It's losing that. If you look at the angle on the left-hand side, it's losing that angle. And this side, it comes out with a nice line here, and then when you run it through the piece, again, she rolls out. And those are the things we need to figure out how to correct.